Forget run-of-the-mill isekai protagonists, Truck-kun's been hitting the numbers lately, delivering a new wave of heroes who weren't always destined for greatness. Just a short while ago, these folks were leading perfectly ordinary lives, complaining about electricity bills, zoning out in front of the TV, the picture of everyday adulthood. But fate and a rogue truck had other plans. But now, get ready for adorable faces wielding world-ending magic. These pint-sized champions are going to make even the most talented prodigies break a sweat. Number 10, the reincarnation of the strongest exorcist in another world.
Face of fire and earth, Oni Flame!
Haruyoshi Kuga is a man who wasn't afraid of ghosts, because he was the one busting them. The world's strongest exorcist, to be precise. But even the best ghostbusters can't escape betrayal. On his deathbed, Haruyoshi casts a last-ditch reincarnation spell, yearning for a peaceful life in another world. His wish sort of comes true. Reborn as Seika Lamperouge into a distinguished wizard family, Seika possesses an innate ability, Onmyoto, a magical art that surpasses anything this new world has seen. Now, Onmyoto doesn't exactly mesh with the local brand of magic. Seika's just trying to live a quiet life, maybe exercise a rogue spirit or two, but his overpowered skills keep attracting attention. From battling demons to attending a prestigious magic academy, Seika's quest for normalcy keeps getting hilariously derailed. Number 9, Dead Mount Death Play. A legendary necromancer named the Corpse God meets the most unexpected afterlife, the body of a random Tokyo teenager named Polka Shinoyama. There's certainly a culture shock here. Suddenly, the Corpse God, used to raising armies of the undead, is struggling to navigate the complexities of instant ramen and texting. But it seems Polka's demise wasn't exactly an accident, and various shadowy groups with a vested interest in the supernatural are hot on his, well, borrowed heels.
Now we're going to play at being the Grim Reaper. An intriguing game. A game of killing.
The product is Misaki Sakimiya, a high school student with a talent for seeing ghosts and a serious grudge against the Corpse God. Turns out, even in the afterlife, some grudges hold water. With Misaki going for his blood and the supernatural world sniffing around, the Corpse God, now stuck in Polka's teenage shoes, has his work cut out for him. Number 8, that time I got reincarnated as a slime.
What's that? It can't be.
Satoru Mikami is a salaryman with a shady computer history. Fast forward to normal, the dude basically gets stabbed to death. Now he's reborn in a new world, but not as a valiant knight or a powerful mage. No, Satoru's new form is decidedly less heroic. He's a slime, and considering slimes live eternities, he's basically a child. Teehee. But don't underestimate this gooey protagonist. Satoru, now known as Rimuru, possesses unique abilities that allow him to devour things and absorb their skills. This kicks off a hilarious and action-packed adventure as Rimuru transforms from a lowly slime into a powerful monster lord. Along the way, Rimuru built a diverse following of goblins, ogres, and even a captured dragon, all benefiting from his leadership and, well, occasional snacking tendencies. Remember, gotta absorb those skills. Number 7, the Faraway Paladin. We meet Will, a young boy raised in a ruined city by a trio of, well, not exactly your typical caregivers. There's Blood, the stoic skeletal warrior, Mary, the ever-proper mummy priestess, and Gus, the grumpy but lovable ghost wizard. Will has no memory of his past life, but under the loving yet unconventional tutelage of his undead guardians, he flourishes. He learns swordsmanship from a walking skeleton, receives religious teaching from a mummy's slightly unorthodox theology, perhaps, and hones his magic with a spectral guide. It's basically Hogwarts for the afterlife enthusiast crowd. but questions about his past gnawed Will. Who is he? Why was he abandoned in this desolate city? Driven by curiosity, he sets foot on a quest to unravel the mysteries of his forgotten life. Number 6. The Misfit of Demon King Academy.
At this rate, I will have to forfeit. Can't have that. In go.
Wait, did I just...
Anos Voldigold wasn't your average Demon King. Sure, he ruled with an iron fist, crushed all opposition, and probably had a killer throne room view, but eventually, even conquering gets boring. So, Anos decides to take a long nap, a 2,000-year nap to be precise. Fast forward to the present, and the world is a wimpy shadow of its former demonically charged glory. Anos awakens to find his descendants, a bunch of magic weaklings, attending Demon King Academy, a school built to identify his reincarnation.
This is my castle, Delzagate. I'm going to show you what it means to take on the Demon King. In his own castle.
The problem? The Academy can't recognize true power when it stares them in the face, or, more accurately, horns. Anos is branded a misfit, a total nobody in the school dedicated to finding the ultimate Demon King. Number 5. Knights and Magic. This one introduces us to Ernesti, a mecha otaku reborn into a world where giant robots, known as silhouette knights, clash on the battlefield. This isn't your typical isekai power fantasy though. Ernesti isn't some chosen hero destined to save the world. He's a wide-eyed programmer with one burning desire, to pilot a knight himself. The problem? Ernesti's a scrawny kid in a world that values physical prowess. But Ernesti has a secret weapon, his past life's knowledge of engineering and programming. He throws himself into the world of knight development, applying his modern expertise to revolutionize the clunky war machines.
By a full-powered thundering gale!
We see Ernesti go to the Academy for Knight Pilots, befriending an enthusiastic bunch of misfits who share his passion for giant robots. Together, they brainstorm new knight designs, test their creations in hilarious battles, and experience the social circles of the Academy, which Ernesti finds just as challenging as piloting a knight. Number 4. Saga of Tanya the Evil. When heroes with flowing locks and unwavering righteousness are a dime a dozen, Saga of Tanya the Evil throws a curveball sharper than a goblin's axe. Tanya Diezershoff is a pint-sized blonde with eyes like ice. Don't be fooled by the adorable facade. Tanya's a ruthless military prodigy with a knack for obliterating enemy lines with earth-shattering magic. Tanya loathes war. In fact, Tanya's true identity is a disgruntled salaryman, reincarnated by a disgruntled god into a world on the brink of magical warfare. Stuck in a child's body, Tanya's sole mission is to climb the military ranks and secure a cushy desk job. Far away from the battlefield. The story follows Tanya's explosive rise through the ranks of the Imperial Army. She masterminds daring assaults, leaving a trail of bewildered enemies and impressed and slightly terrified superiors in her wake. Number 3. I was reincarnated as the 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability.
Sorry, Sofa, but I've got a library worth of magic waiting for me! What the?
Our protagonist, reborn as Lloyd, the 7th prince of the magical kingdom, isn't interested in battling demons or saving the princess. He's here for one thing and one thing only, to nerd out on magic. See, in his past life, Lloyd was a magic enthusiast who tragically lacked the talent to truly delve into the arcane arts. Now, gifted with a powerful bloodline and a whole new shot at life, Lloyd is determined to finally master the magical wonders he craved before. Lloyd's the 7th prince, far down the line of succession. With no pressure to become a warrior or a ruler, he has the ultimate luxury: time. The story follows Lloyd's delightful journey as he dives headfirst into the world of magic. Of course, there's always the possibility of some magical mayhem or unexpected adventures, but the true heart of the story lies in Lloyd's unbridled passion for magic and the sheer joy of finally becoming the ultimate spellcaster. Number 2. The world's finest assassin gets reincarnated in another world as an aristocrat.
They got me good.
Hats off to the man that has literally traded death for diapers. Our protagonist, the once legendary assassin known only as Alan, gets a second chance at life, reincarnated as Luke, a baby boy born into a prestigious family of assassins. Seems like a familiar path, right? Wrong. Luke retains all his past life skills, the poisons, the disguises, the ability to disappear into a room full of assassins, which, ironically, is now his nursery. But the goddess who reincarnated him tasked Luke with assassinating a prophesized hero who will supposedly destroy the world. Aside from awkward family dinners, Luke also wrestles with his conflicting loyalties, his newfound family he genuinely cares for, and the goddess who holds the key to his existence. This hilarious and action-packed series follows Luke as he adjusts himself to the world of noble assassins, all while secretly raising a team of adorable and deadly orphans to be his future co-conspirators. Number 1. Jobless Reincarnation. This one is a bit different from your typical isekai. Sure, our protagonist Rudius dies a pathetic shut-in death, but instead of being whisked away as a glorious hero, he wakes up as a drool monster baby in a fantasy world. The cusp? He remembers his whole losery life. So, Rudius is basically a genius toddler with the social skills of a rock. Armed with past life knowledge and a surprising knack for magic, he's now on a hilarious journey of self-improvement. Some magic happens, some incidents happen, and some story happens, and Rudius eventually becomes so OP that it's hard to count him in through normal standard. But behind this powerhouse of a mage lies the same man that once was a shut-in, and for him to break that shell, there's a lot of character development to be had.